Hi guys, today I have for you a book video in honor of National Literacy Month. I'm going to talk to you all about our favorite books. So it's going to be, I'm going to go with each of my kids and talk about some of their favorite series and favorite books, and then some of my own as well. So stay tuned. All right, if you're new here, my name is Tiffany. I'm a homeschool mom of 3 kiddos. They are 13, 9, and 4. And we love books around here. We are all big readers. Not my husband, but myself and the kids. So today I'm going to share with you some of our favorite series and favorite books. So I'm going to start with my little guy. So not really series, but some of his favorite books that there's a lot of them. So one of them is Pete the Cat. He loves Pete the Cat. They're the first ones you read are like Pete, like his groovy buttons, I think. And then there's one about shoes, and they have like these cute little songs that go with them. And he fell in love with those, and now we just get all kinds of Pete the Cat books, and so he really loves those. And these ones are my first reading. And then there's all different these. So this is part of like an early reading series. But they have just the basic picture books as well. So he really likes those. Like I said, he's 4.5. He also, we don't own any of these, but we get them from the library. This one's called The Bruce Swap, but there's a whole series of Bruce books. They are by Ryan Higgins. And like I said, he really loves these. I think they're really cute stories. There's such a glare on this right now. I just think they're really cute. The illustrations are adorable, and they're cute little stories, and my son loves them. Okay, next is 9-year-old. Right now, she is obsessed with Dragon Masters. She is flying through them. If you've seen any of my other videos, see, I've talked about her struggling with reading, and it really just clicked with her. And this series, a friend of mine recommended it, and my daughter rolled her eyes when I said, hey, why don't you read this? Your friend really liked it when he first started reading. And she was hooked, and now she loves them. I think she's on, this is book 7. I think she just finished this. I think she's on book 8 now. She loves them. So yeah, definitely love those. She also started reading Magic Treehouse. And she's liking those, but not as much as Dragon Masters. Okay, now my oldest, she's 13. And I said, so she is loving Percy Jackson. She fell in love with Percy Jackson, and she has now read so many books. So the first series is Percy Jackson and the Olympians. There are 5 books. So I asked her to just grab me one just to show it. And she's like, well, I'm going to give you my favorite one from each of the series. So I'm like, okay, so this is book 5 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. So this was her favorite one. And this is really fun because I really enjoyed this series too. And I just read it like a few years ago. So, and I really enjoyed it. So as she's been reading, we've been able to talk about it and stuff. So that was like kind of fun. And then the second series is The Heroes of Olympus. She got this last year for Christmas, the box set. And she could not decide which one was her favorite between the 4th and 5th one. So she said, just take the whole box. So anyway, so that is The Heroes of Olympus. So she loves these. And this is I probably like this one better too than the first series, but I think they're all great. And I think they're fun books. And then the third series is Trials of Apollo. The first book is called The Hidden Oracle. This is the only one we own of this series. So that's on her Christmas list this year, is the rest of this series. She's gotten one from the library. She's gotten the other ones from the library, and she's been working on those. But I actually just recently re-listened to this entire series. I think I'd read the first 3. And then I was like waiting for the 4th one to come out, and I just couldn't get it. So I just gave up and stopped looking. And then just recently I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go back and listen to it from the beginning. And I listened to the whole series. So yeah, so those are some of their favorite series. Now, as far as for me, there's no series. There's only one like series I think that I like listen to regularly. And I think they're just kind of easy to listen to. I don't know. I listen to them. I think I've read a couple like actual physical books, but I listen to them usually. Um, and it is the Maisie Dobbs series by, I want to say, Jacqueline Winspear, and I hope I'm right. I'm going to double check after this, and I'll put it in right here if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's the author's name. I'm terrible at remembering authors' names, but yeah, it's kind of like a detective series, which I'm not into mysteries and like detective stories, but it goes from like World War One and goes into World War Two, which is like my favorite time period to read about. And yeah, it's just a fun stories. The characters are really fun and interesting, and like the cases are good, and you're kind of intrigued by, oh, what's happening, what's going to happen, who did it, kind of thing. Um but they're usually pretty, I mean, sometimes there's some sad stuff, but it's not like I'm not sobbing during while I'm listening to it or reading it. So I really enjoy those. As far as favorite authors, I have a couple here. This is Kate Quinn. This is The Rose Code. I actually just recently finished this. I love, like I said, I love World War II time period. Kate Quinn also wrote The Alice Network and The Huntress, and they're two of my favorite books, like, of all time. And same time period, but they were such good stories. The character, just the development of the characters, and they're just so, you get drawn into them and you care for them and you want them to survive. And yeah, so I really love Kate Quinn. And this is Pam Jenoff, I guess. I'm in the middle of reading this one. This is The Diplomat's Wife, which I just didn't realize that I think it's like the second in a series, The Commandant's Girl, which I haven't read yet. So I'm like, maybe I should stop reading this and go back to this one. I don't know. Maybe I will. But yeah, she has some great books as well. This one talks about the Orphan's Tale. That was an amazing book as well. So yeah, so some of my favorite authors. I don't think I have any more sitting here of like some of my favorite authors, but yeah, if I can find like, so there's a couple. There is one more. I'm gonna find out what it is, and I'll be right back. All right, so the other series that I was thinking of, I don't know why I can't remember the name, is called The Wicked City series. It's by Beatrice Williams. I'll put like a little picture up here of it. I just enjoy it. It's historical fiction, but a lot of it takes place during like Prohibition in the U.S. and stuff. So it's interesting. There is a little bit of intrigue there and stuff. So I really enjoy it. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, just a kind of little peek at what we all enjoy reading. So maybe you got some ideas for your kiddos or for yourself. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, subscribe, and you'll see lots more videos about books and all our homeschooling fun.